All right, so welcome back tonight. So triceps are sore, that's everybody's consensus right now. And we're not doing triceps tonight, so you can be really thankful for that. We are going to be doing some of the similar patterns that we did on Monday night, but focusing more biceps, legs, shoulders, and chest. Okay, so those are kind of our focus points tonight, along with a lot of high intensity interval training in the middle of everything. So heart rate's going to be high for most of the workout. All right, you need heavy weights. Maybe a set of medium weights and then a heavy mini band for legs. We don't have a lot of mini band work, but you have some. All right, we're actually going to start on the ground. I know this is kind of different, but we're going to start on the ground. Okay, it's going to be good, right? So we're going to take our hands back behind us and we're just going to roll around and it's going to probably feel kind of good on your triceps, potentially. But it's just a little shoulder and back wake up. And then if you want to go in the opposite direction, you can do that as well. Don't worry, we're going to be moving.
Sarah, your camera is not on you.
What's that? I'm on mute. Okay.
Thanks for letting me know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and now I can see you.
Now you can see me?
Yes, you're good.
I'm good.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. All right. Hopefully everything's good. Okay, now we're gonna go, this is kind of fun. We're gonna go forward and we're gonna go back and forward and back. So just a little stretch. That probably feels good on the back and chest. Yeah. And if it bothers your wrist, you can turn your wrist however you want really, but kind of angled out or pointed back is your best option. All right, now we're gonna make this a little bigger circle here, adding this chest movement here. So just roll it around. You wanna scoop your abdominals in, round your back, push your chest out. And one more time, go in the opposite direction. Good. See how flexible you are in your spine, right? Any hip hop fans out there that can actually like pop it really well? Not pop it back into place. Okay, now we're gonna go side to side. So just think about picking up your rib cage and moving it side to side. Hands are, I know it's kind of an isolation move, but I can't do any hip hop moves either. That's just not happening. All right, not for lack of flexibility, lack of just skill. All right, we're gonna take our legs and bring our knees out to the side. I want you to round forward, okay, round forward, and then we're gonna lift up and circle back around. Might be a little awkward position here, but round forward. We're waking up mid-back. So lift up, try to get those elbows open, and one more time. And reach it up back and around. Close the legs up just a little bit. We're gonna still round forward. This time you're gonna circle arm back and around, kind of like we did on Monday, but this is more of a stretch motion going on here. So round and then lift up and around. Are you stuck right there, Michelle?
Something was crunching and I was kind of enjoying it.
Yeah, if you feel like something really,
I'm just like, oh, that grind.
one area or another, then just stay there. It's good. We don't usually move our body like this very much in our day, so it's gonna a nice treat. And one more time. All right, we're gonna move into some upper back and neck release. So hands by your side and just go side to side to begin with. A little popping and grinding there as well. And then sweep the neck or the head down and continue to look side to side. If it makes you dizzy, just go a little slower. Okay, I was getting kind of dizzy there. Now when you take your eyes up, bring your ear to the shoulder and keep looking at the ceiling. Just up. If you want to, you can even lean back a little bit. And one more time. And moving on. Okay, so shin box. This is sometimes called the shin box. I don't know why exactly, but it just is. All right, so we're gonna lean forward, get our glutes released. Okay, and we're gonna lean back and lift up our hips. So just transitioning between those two moves at your own pace. Just a little stretch forward. Push those hips forward. And we'll do one more time like this. And reach it up and back. And then moving on, just flip your legs. Okay, so your other leg is now in front, same idea. We're gonna tip forward. And your same arm as front leg is going behind you so that you can lift your hips. Good. Keep it coming. Woo! You guys are ready to work hard tonight? I'm excited to sweat like crazy. Yes. Have you been outside all day, Mallory?
No, actually, I had lots of meetings today.
Boring, huh? Where are you
Oh, it's just been chilly all week, so
Yeah.
you know what? I'll take it.
Take some insight time. All right, now you're gonna transition, okay? So knees in one direction. I want you to take your hands behind you and transition the knees to the other direction. Okay, so just kind of roll from side to side.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, it kind of feels good on the hips, right? And just take your time. If there's areas that feel a little tight, stay there. Maybe lots of areas that are feeling tight. So this is
Realizing how uneven my body is since I've been
Yes.
back.
It's very common to have uneven bodies. We compensate a lot, right? And moving on here, I want you to try this without your hands. So just try it without your hands. Just try it. And you might need to do a little bit more torso work here to actually turn and then over. And you can stay with hands behind you as long as you need to. Okay, it's not about how pretty we can be here or anything like that. Not even form.
You seem to
that?
be traveling.
Yeah, you're traveling.
You're traveling too.
Traveling's fine.
Traveling.
All of a sudden you're like in another room.
Yeah, I
Right?
feel about Mallory by the end of this.
I rolled off my mat too. Okay, hopefully that feels good. And moving on. All right, I want you on all fours. On all fours, okay? We're just gonna lengthen, reach one arm, one leg, opposites, right? And I want you to reach behind and try to touch your heel. And then extend back out and reach behind. If you can't actually touch your heel, just go in that direction. Okay? Kind of feels good. And one more time. Good. We're gonna take our hands to the ground. Same leg that was lifted. I want you to press it up. Press it up nice and high. And then bring that knee in. And then press back up. Want you feel nice and limber tonight. And one more time. And release. We're gonna come to our knees right here for just a moment. Up on our knees. We'll do the other side, don't worry. Give yourself a big hug. And lift your elbows. And then circle around. Circle it around. Get some popping going. And then switch directions. Make sure your elbows come up and around. Woo! This feels amazing to me. I could just do this all night. And fold. Put yourself back on the ground. So opposite arm and leg. Okay. Go ahead and lift. It'll probably be the one that you can't actually get your fingers on because it's probably your non-dominant side, right? And just keep that back nice and flat. Good. You've got two more. All right. We are going to go back to our knees again. And return to the knees, sit up nice and tall. I want you to tuck your hips under, bring your hands forward and back, and forward and back. Now this is pretty easy. I want you to cross one arm over the other and then try to round your arms and back and just touch your fingertips. Okay, so get a little bit more opening through the shoulders and chest. Good. This is a preview of coming attractions for some Pilates stuff tonight, okay, but with a little more intensity. And last one. And we're done. All right. So everything should be feeling stretched out, ready to rock. We're going to start with biceps. Oh, thank you. I forgot the leg lift thingy. Thank you. Oh, I love it when people remind me that I messed up.
Good job.
I'm okay with it. You can always call me out. Even on Zoom, you can unmute yourself and be like, hey, you messed it up. All right. Let's do one more time. And done. All right, now we're gonna go to biceps. So, yeah, she's gonna keep doing those. That's fine. All right, so biceps. We are gonna start with, okay, dumbbells. Okay, you can go light, you can go heavy. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do first, and then you can decide what you want to do for weight. So you're gonna curl up, then you're gonna rotate and press your hands down. Okay, so curl up. At the top, you're gonna rotate and press down. So play with it a little bit. You can turn that music up a little if you want to, Mallory. Okay, only 45 seconds. So we're gonna roll the shoulders back and around. Knees are soft. We're burning out the biceps with 4 rounds. Here we go. And begin. Let's curl up, turn, and press down. It's not a fast move. You've got to rotate and keep the elbows close to the body. Woo! There you go. So it should be kind of challenging on the way down. Those are smaller muscles working, forearms, you feel them? Yeah. Woo! And maybe you need to do one at a time, right? That makes it a little bit easier. Spine 2. We've got 15 seconds to go. Good job. So knees are soft here. Oh, maybe starting out with the heaviest ones for me would not have been the right choice. I'm not sure. We're just going with it. And last one. And release. Okay, weights go to the ground. Next move. This is not going to seem like a bicep move, but it kind of is, all right? It's a dive bomber push-up. So we're going to get our hips up in the air, our hands wide, okay? So this is your first part of your move. You're up on your toes, your knees are soft. You're going to bring the top of your head down to the floor, push your nose across the floor, and lift up. Then you're going to try to go in reverse and push back up. You're going to feel your biceps if you go nice and slow like that. Now, you can also do it on your knees, right here, and lift, and bend, and lift, all right? 45 seconds. It's kind of a fun one, all right? Feels really nice. Ready? Hips up, knees bent. Bend your elbows, come in, nose to the ground, and lift your chest, kind of arch that back, and then bend your elbows, send your hips up and back. So it's not a push-up completely. Feel your biceps? A little bit. And then, yeah, bend your elbows and push back up. Yep, from the knees. Same idea. Woo! And then bend and come back up. Either way works. Woo! Like I said, we're not doing this more than just this one set. Okay, so just give it your all. Come on. Oh, we're almost there. And we are done. Woo! Okay, just in time. I know, fun, huh? It's always fun to throw things that you haven't done for a while. All right, so you're gonna grab one weight. You're gonna put your elbow to your knee. All right, you've probably seen, you know, in the gym, all the big guys, their huge weights, right? So you get to be that person right now. So you're gonna push your elbow into your leg. This is gonna stabilize your curl. All right, so heavy weight. If it's not heavy enough, and you need to grab a second one to go with it, okay, please do it. Or you can also slow down and go quick up, slow down. Nice job. So pretty basic. This is why we're doing a lot of times to see in between, because there's a heart rate's gonna stay low. Does it? Yeah. You're like, I can like look at my biceps as a something. Right? How many days are passing?
Reminds me, my friend brought tiny little weights to pump before she took her wedding photo.
That's a good idea.
That's
And that's the last one. And done. I didn't thought about that. Pump it up. All right. Roll the shoulders back. Get the elbow in place. Also nice hip flexibility, right? And let's begin here. Quick up. Slow down. So it's okay to kind of lean into that leg. Right? Lean into it. Preventing your body from rocking and helping. Kind of like when we did the wall bicep curls where we kind of push our butt against the wall. Same idea. Woo! Then give it a big squeeze at the top. So if you're just coming to the top, great. I want you to actually squeeze, pop those veins at the top. You got 10 seconds to go. Yep. Feeling good. I'm ready to really jump around a little bit. Almost there. One more curl. And release it all the way down. And weights off to the side. Whew. All right. Thumbs open. Air hands open. Thumbs out. And moving into our first explosive movement. You're doing 3 skaters. So kind of a similar combo. So 3 skaters. You're going to stay on this leg and hop 3, 2, 1. And then 3. Okay. It's just sets of 3. But I want you to go nice and powerful out of those explosive hops. Okay. If you don't want to hop, okay, you can just do little baby squats on one leg. But we're going to do this 3 times 30 seconds like we've done in the past. And that's going to bring everything up high. So ready, set, let's go. 3, 2, 1, hold, hop, 3, 2, 1. Do it again. 3. Come on. Change gears in your body. Nice and springy movements here. Woo! Here we go. You're getting close. And you got one more time right here. And we're gonna rest for just 10 seconds, so hold. Take a breather. Whew, good job. We're gonna do it again here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Up, 2. And you go a little bit faster on the second one. Woo. Yeah, starting to feel it now. You guys are doing great. Use your arms on the skaters. We're almost there. And this is your last set right here. 3, 2, 1. Finish it up. And done. Oh. Can we do one more? Yeah. All right, let's try it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Jump a little wider. You know, you can go low impact if you need it. You're feeling it. You just tap instead and do little baby squats. We're halfway. Come on, push. You aren't going to see these again tonight. So leave them all here. 5 seconds left. Woo! And that's it right there. Done. All right. Yes. Get a drink of water. You did awesome. Okay, we're moving into our next superset. Okay, I apologize, but it's legs. How it goes. They have to go in there somewhere. So we're gonna put our mini band on first. Put it around your quads. Black is heavy. What's that? Black is heavy. In this room, black is the heaviest one. Put on your heavier mini band. Now, if you have a mini band up and you can't lift your leg to the side, then you do need to go down a little bit in resistance. But the idea is that you'll have your mini band on. You're gonna hold a weight right under your chin. We're gonna do a squat and then a leg lift. Squat and then leg lift. Yes, we are. So grab hold of some heavy weights. Make it challenging. Ready? Be about hip distance or wider. Let's go. One side only. Squat, lift. So what you want to be feeling here is that you're pushing really off of one foot. And you're not going to push up and then lift. But it's a drive from one foot. Woo! So you just feel hips, glutes, quads. Now push against your mini band while you're on the bottom. Open your knees a little bit. Woo! How are we feeling? Yeah, it's working, isn't it? Come on. We got 10 seconds left. Woo! I'm gonna probably use these for the explosive movements, I guess. But okay, one more rep and done. So shake out those legs, move your hips a little bit. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So same weight, same mini band. Get ready, squat position. Here we go. Squat and lift. We want that leg low and long and chest high. Woo! Come on, we got this. You want to work hard, remember, get that extra push in the bottom. Open your knees wide in the squat. Okay? A little extra hip action. That's why you warmed them up so much with the shin box. Woo! All right, guys, can we go for 15 seconds more? You gotta tell yourself yes. Or you can tell me yes if you want. Tell somebody yes. Woo! 8 seconds. Stand up tall every single time you come up. Woo! And last one. Done. Oh, I got the legs going. All right. You're gonna take off your mini band. Now, this is also another single side move. Okay, so you're gonna lunge back all the way to the floor. So you may want to be in a place where you can lunge back to your mat. If you'd like a little cushion there, you're gonna lunge back. You're gonna press off your front leg and you're gonna kick forward. You're gonna lunge back and kick forward. Now, test out your balance, do 1 or 2. If that feels pretty good, you also can use a weight, right? You can hold on to a weight, just like so, and lunge back, and then power up and kick. But you've got to go slow on the way back down. Okay, 45 seconds, here we go. Lunge back all the way to the ground, kick. Woo! So it's kind of slow, I want you to kick with the ball of your foot. If you don't want to lunge, if it bothers your knee, just tap and kick. Okay, you can tap and kick. Perfect. Got a lot of balance stuff coming tonight, so this is just the first level.
Oh no, that's bad news.
What's that?
That's bad news. This is the first level.
Well, I don't know, maybe first round. All right, guys, so one more kick and done. Whoosh, I got those legs. Maybe give the heels a little kick to the butt. Same thing on the other side. So think about if that was easy, I'm gonna bring it up a notch, grab more weight. Here we go. Lunge, kick. So when you're in the bottom, right? Back heel off the ground. Whew, gently tap. So the work is happening in the front leg. You feel that? Okay, good. Whew. Come on, you got it. You feel your core working? Yeah. Sneaky core treatment right here. Come on, keep it coming. So you have 15 seconds still. Okay, so if you need to slow down a little bit, go ahead and do that. Keep moving. Whew. This is your last leg movement. And then we go into our next explosive set. Good, one more. Come on, finish it up. And done. Oh, burner. Burner. Okay, remember how I said we're gonna wait for a snatch? This is when we're gonna do it. Okay, so let's practice the snatch real quick. Make sure we're cool with it. Single arm snatch. Use the weight or maybe just practice with your hand only. You're gonna hinge just slightly at the hips here. Okay? And you're gonna bring that weight straight up and then bring it back down. Straight up. Okay? So I'll try it on the other side. You try it on the other side. Come on. That doesn't get my words right. So like you're zipping something up and down. Now, that's fun and everything, but I need you to put two weights out and you're gonna jump from side to side. So it looks like this, 2 weights on the ground. You're not jumping with the weight, okay? You're gonna jump right here and you're gonna grab and snatch and then put it down. I'm gonna have you speak that for just a second because you're, what does it keep thinking? Yeah, keep thinking you're the teacher. So, and then you're gonna jump to the other side and snatch and down, okay? Now, if going down and up like that bothers your back at all, here's what I want you to do. Hold on to both weights, okay? Step to the side, snatch, step to the side, snatch. So if you don't want to go all the way down because that bothers your back, keep that in mind. All right, nice and wide. 3 times through. Start on one side, big lateral bound to the side. Ready, set, jump. Grab with the outside arm, snatch, put it down, jump. Up and down. Good. So again, you're paying attention to how your body feels here. This is easy. Next round, you may need to lift heavier. Nice and quick. Snappy hips, push forward. Woo. Maybe you need to move your weights further apart. You've actually got to jump really high. Woo. One more, everybody. And done. All right, rest for a moment. Can you make any changes? Can you go up in weight? Can you move your weights further apart? Only you know. Ready, set, let's go. Jump. Come on, you're using all the power from the hips to throw that weight up. Come on, make sure you're breathing hard. Exhale to push hard. Nice work, nice work. Whew. You're pushing into that high intensity zone. Only 5 seconds, do one more. Everybody, one more. And done. Recover. Okay, one more round. We're all in it. We're all gonna finish it. Ready? Start the side. Go. 30 seconds. Oh. Whew. Come on, it should be challenging you at this point. You don't have to jump, you can just step and squat. And keep moving. Good work, good work. Almost there. And done. All right, breathe. You did awesome. Get a drink of water, okay? High intensity, if you need to walk it out a little bit, you're welcome to do that. You guys all good? Hi, Shelly. Good to see you. Okay. We're drinking water. We're moving into shoulders and chest next. All right, so things are gonna calm down a little bit. So do you want to do single arm presses first, or you want to do push-ups? Which one sounds nice? Push-ups first. Yeah, let's get them out of the way. Okay. So these are not dive bomber push-ups. They may seem similar, but the goal is really chest and back on this one. So hands are wide, knees or toes. Practice with me. You're gonna go all the way to the ground. Release your hands. Keep your legs nice and taut. Press up, and then push back into a downward facing dog. So when you feel the difference, there's no arching of the back. There's no movement like that. It's really isolated chest and back. All right. Back to our 45-second sets. You can do it on your knees as well. Ready? Slow down. 3, 2, 1. Lift the hands. Push up. And then rock back. And come forward. Super slow. Woo! And push up. Do you notice after doing slow motion push-ups how push-ups are a little bit easy? At least on the slow side there. So really take your time to lower all the way to the ground. Perfect. Now when you're in the bottom, you pick your hands up, squeeze through your upper back. Come on. You got 5 seconds left. Woo! And you're done. Nice job. Okay, one weight only, go as heavy as you possibly can. Okay, we're gonna be on our back, doing single arm presses. So if you need to borrow weight from somebody, okay, or grab another weight from somewhere in your house, great, do that. So we're gonna have our feet out in front of us, bodies nice and long. We're gonna try not to let our hips rock or our shoulders come off the ground. Okay, we're gonna start with our weight up. We're gonna glue our heels to the ground. We're gonna go 2 counts down and a big push up. Okay, so ready, set, and here we go. 2 counts down, big push up. The key with this one is at the top, you're not locking your elbow. Keep a soft elbow. Good. Now notice how when you bring the weight down, your body wants to rock to that side. You have to fight with the other side to keep it from rocking. Do you feel your chest? A little bit? Okay, hope so. Now, if you want to work harder, take your straight arm, the one off that's on the floor, and I want you to stretch it out across the floor without touching the floor. Come on, just give it a try for a couple more reps. One more. Ooh, and exhale up. Done. Okay, shake out that arm. Switch to the other side. Start with the weight up. Start by anchoring your hand to the ground. And ready? Begin. 2 counts down. Push up. So it's the slow part of that movement that becomes really challenging because if we just go fast, then we don't really have to work our core very much. Every opportunity to work the core we want to take. At least I want to take that and I want to give it to you. So, all right, do one more. And then if you want to make that harder option, right, float the hand, extend it across the floor. You got this. We just got 10 seconds to go. Come on, dig your heels to the floor. Use them as an anchor. And everybody's doing one more rep right here. Let's go, let's go. And push and done. Oh, woo, done, done, done. All right, open your arms out to the side. Take a nice big stretch. Okay, one more. Yeah, okay. We have chest flies and chest presses. Okay, but these are more narrow. So you're gonna go heavy. Out to the side, bring it in, and then narrow press down. Okay, see this? A little different than we had our elbows wide. So open out, okay, bring it in, and close to the body, and back up. All right, so feet are on the floor, knees are bent, hips are neutral, 45 seconds, and begin. Open, slow, quicken, down slow, wake up. Come on. Same thing goes with your abdominals. They still have to be engaged to push your back to the ground. So try not to arch here. Go heavy enough, guys, that this is a challenge with these squats. It's a hard thing to bring the hands back together. Woo. All right, guys, we're gonna go for 10 seconds more. We can do this. We're burning everything out. Last one. Last combo right here. And big push and down. All right. Woo. Let's go to some explosive movement, shall we? Yeah, sounds good. Why not, right? All right, last one. This is the one that I was telling you is a little bit challenging. We're just doing body weight, balance oriented, and it's single leg. So we'll do 4 rounds because we want to make sure we get 2 on each side. So it looks like this. You're going to go into a single leg deadlift. Okay, hands can be by your sides, they can be up to the sides, right here. And you're going to come up, and you're going to have to slow back down into that single leg deadlift. So you're firing up, but you've got to catch your balance and slow back out again. Okay, if you need the wall near you, okay, it's okay to have a little bit of touch point here, right? Just so that you can get back down there without falling over. So you do want to feel the hamstrings, calves, you want to feel that explosive movement in the back of your body. Okay, 30 seconds, 2 times for each leg. Ready, set, and begin. First, I chose my third leg first. Woo. And use that wall if you need to, or chair, or your partner next to you. If you don't want to jump, power up quick, and then you still have to slow back down, get ahead to the back. Woo. Gosh, talk about imbalances in our muscles, right? This side is just a hard one for me. And last one, jump. Woo. We are going to switch to the other side, and then we'll return and repeat everything again. So get ready. Same thing. Start with the leg back and jump. Let's go. Woo. Come on. Use your arms to help you with your balance. They can counter your movements. Big concentration thing here. Look straight out in front of you when you tip over. Almost there. Let's get 2 more. And last one. Done. All right. Repeating 1 more on each side. We got this. Ready? In 3 seconds we go. Start with the leg back. Brace the core and jump. So when you come up, opposite elbow comes to meet the knee at the top. Woo. Traveling all over the place too. Here we go. You got it. Half the battle is finding the ground again, isn't it? Woo. Come on. We're going 8 seconds more. Woo. And that's your last one. All right, same thing on the other side. Man, just feel your glutes and your hamstrings. Ow! Okay. Leg starts back. We go in 3, 2, 1, and fire. So it's getting real tough. You can tap to the ground, but I still want you to try to hinge forward. Okay, you've got to get that flat back to engage the hamstring. Whew. Come on. 10 seconds left. Everybody's in it together. One more. And you're done. Oh my goodness. Hamstrings a little tight. Do you like that one, Chris? That was her favorite. She loves balancing and jumping all at the same time. All right, moving on. We are going into our Pilates segment. So what I'd like you to do is get a small weight, or, okay, so those of you at home, small weight or light water bottle. You also could grab a yoga block out of the other room if you wanted to, okay, or a lightweight. The weight is not for lifting as much as it is just for holding and creating flexibility in the upper body. So it's not, we're going to use these. No, we're not going to use those. So you can come back with that. Yeah, so light enough that it can go behind your body, over your head, and it's not going to cause want stress, but just work on the flexibility in the back and shoulders. Oh, no, you want to grab one? That'd be great. 4. 5. Yeah, it's really just for like a prop, so that we can have something to. Yes, please. Props are fun. All right. Oh, that's where they are. I can remember where they were in this room. Thanks, Michelle. All right, so we are going to start with core first. Okay, a little bit of Pilates on speed, and then we're going to go into the shoulder and back Pilates that I have time for you guys. Okay, so you don't need your block or your weight quite yet. We'll come back to that in a moment, but better than having to get up and get it once we're all cozy here on the floor. All right, so knees are over hips. We're going to just lift our low back and then press it down. Okay, a little tilt in the hips and then keep it engaged. All right, so staying right here. I want you to roll your chin towards your chest. Look at your belly button. And if this bothers your neck or back, you can put your fingers behind your head. But otherwise, we're going to pump the arms right here. We're looking at the belly button. We are inhaling for 5 counts. We're exhaling for 5 counts. We're keeping your dumbbells tight. If you need to, you can always put your feet down. But keep going. Whew. If you guys notice a change in your core after doing some extra Pilates this month? Yeah. Okay, I noticed it. I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit more tight here all the time. It's kind of fun. All right, now I want you to extend both legs or maybe just one leg, your choice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, keep the breathing coming. And you got one more set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Stay right here and lift your arms and then push them down. If you need to have a hand behind your head, that's okay. Okay. Keep looking at the belly button. You can bend your knees if you need to. And one more time. And done. Hug your knees. Rock side to side. Nice and easy. Okay, this is going to go a little quicker than we have normally done Pilates because you know these moves. We're going to take one knee in. We're going to lift our upper body. And we're going to inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So you're looking at the belly button, stretching out those legs. Woo! Perfect. All up there. Inhale, inhale, exhale. I want you to hold right here. The straight leg. Okay, you're gonna put your head down. Straight leg is gonna do a bicycle. So heel to the back side, stretch up, and bring it around. Then go in the opposite direction. Flex up and point the toes out. Just a little mobility. And then hug your knee in, switch to the other leg. Stretch it out, heel to the back side, up, and flex. So kind of a forward bicycle motion. And switch direction, flex up, stretch the leg out. All the while, hips are neutral on the mat. And one more time. All right, we're gonna hug both knees in. Now guess what? We're gonna do that same move with both legs. So lift both legs up, put your hands on the floor. Draw the belly button toward the spine. Flex your feet down as low as you can go. Heels in, and then point your toes up. So flex both feet down, heels in, and up. Good. If you want the breathing, it's inhaling at the top. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale to come back up. Good. And one more time. And then you know we have to go in the opposite direction. So knees in, push out, and lift up. Inhale, knees in, and exhale, feet come up with a flex. So you get to go as big as you want with this. And one more time. And we're holding knees in. We're gonna place our feet on the ground, quick stretch. Lift your hips off the ground. Woo! Not done. And returning back to the ground. Hug your knees back to your body. Stretch one leg out, pull the other one in. Bring your fingers behind your ears. Roll your upper body, look at your belly button. And shoulder comes across. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. So right into your crisscross. I want you to keep elbows wide. They don't come to your knees. Good. To modify this move, you can tap the ground if you're feeling a little sore already. And 2 more on each side. And we're going to hold right through the middle. Both legs come up. Woo. Good. We're going to rotate our heels in and open those legs wide. Inhale, open. Exhale, flex. slightly different movement pattern for the hips. So inhale, open. As you exhale, draw the belly button down into the spine. And one more time. And hold your heels together. Bring your heels in towards your hips. Okay. And we're going to press them forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. You'll come in and squeeze. Inhale in, exhale forward. One more time. We're going to put those two moves together. So I'd like to bring your heels together. Okay. Open your toes to the side. Flex your feet in front. Heels in toward the hips. So point, flex, and in. Inhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze in. And one more time. Woo! Okay, reverse this. Push your feet forward. Flex your feet open. Toes come together. Inhale, inhale, exhale in. And one more time. Inhale, and done. Close up your knees. Put your feet on the ground. Lift your hips once again. Woo, how are we feeling? Pretty good. I know it's kind of hard stuff. Okay, we're not done. Lower your hips back to the ground. Legs come up. And we're going to rotate our heels slightly towards one another. And I want you to take your hands behind your right hamstring and lift your upper body. Lower your left leg. So if this feels good, you keep the legs straight. Great. Otherwise, slide it up. Okay. And go a little further if you can. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. So straight legs. That means hold the hamstring. That's the only flexibility you have with this move. You can have your head grounded if you need to. You're almost there. Now we're going to take away the hands. We're going to float the hands by the side and just do the legs only. Inhale, inhale, keep your heels rotated inward. Okay, inner thighs engaged that way. One more on each leg. Done. And breathe. Take your legs stretched about in front of you. Glue your inner thighs together. Okay, glue your heels to the ground and pull your toes towards your body. So there you go. So quads engaged, inner thighs engaged. Now, if we arch our back and put our fingers underneath, that's not the position we want to work from. So put your fingers under your back. And then when you close your hips down, so you feel a tiny bit of pressure under your low back. That's your working point right there. Now take your hands away. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck your chin. And put your hands by your side. Stay right there. And then inhale, reach back. We're gonna go one more time. And exhale, hands by the side. Good. And inhale back. Now we're gonna use our hands to come up on the next one. Exhale, hands by the side. Keep exhaling and push the hands to the ground. Slide forward and lift all the way up. Feel like you got punched in the stomach. Draw your belly button in and tuck your chin. Keep your heels grounded and roll back. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Keep the hands to them. Otherwise, lifting at the top. Woo. Hands go back behind one more time. And exhale, lift, lift, lift. And inhaling at the top. And hold. We're going to separate our feet. Okay, about mat distance apart. Arms open wide to the side. Flex your feet. Be mindful that you're not going to pedal your feet at any time. So feet are flexed. We're sitting tall on our sitting bones. We're going to draw our belly button in like you hold a big stick in your arms. You're going to rotate to one side. Stay lifted through your spine. And come back to the center. And exhale. Breathe out back. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale through the center. And exhale. Now we're going to add a little bit more intensity with this. We're going to come back to the center. Okay, we're going to exhale to this side 3 times. We're going to exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. And again to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, center. So keep squeezing the obliques. And center one more time. And hold. If you want to take your feet wider, we're going to take this into a saw. Okay? You're going to saw off your pinky toe. That's the goal. Okay? So arms wide. And you're going to rotate to the side. And I want you to reach your pinky finger to your pinky toe. Now, if you can't get there, you're going to go to the inside of the foot. Hold. Come up through the center. And switch. Hold, twist first. And then saw. Yep. One more for each side. This is your stretch. It's your stretch before your next piece of Pilates, okay? And move down. And come back up. And down. Okay. Loosen up. Feeling good? Yes? Okay, grab your light weight. Grab your light weight. Or if you have a water bottle or a block or whatever you have that you're going to use in your hands. Okay, so make sure that you have a little bit of space in front of you so that your arms can reach out and extend. But you're not going to like knock all your water bottles down and your, you know, everything that you're using here. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to have our weight out in front of us or block. I'm going to call it a weight, and whatever you have, that's what you're calling it. Okay, so we're all clear. So we're going to hold right here. We're going to lift our upper bodies. And we're going to bring this weight or block behind us. And we're going to come all the way back out and lower down. Okay, lift up and circle around. Good. All the way and lower down. Nice. So see, you do not want to have a really heavy weight here. This is all for shoulders and back. A little bit through the core. This is your last one. And lower down and hold. All right, drop the weight or the block. Keep the toes engaged, keep your butt engaged. We're gonna lift in the front, okay? We're gonna take our hands behind us, connect them together, and then lift. Then bring it to the front and lift. Bring it behind and lift and extend. Good, keep coming. Reach. And exhale. And lift. We've got one more time. And lift. And reach behind. And lift. Good. Take your hands right under the shoulders. Press back into the child's pose. And move it side to side. Does that feel okay on everybody's shoulders? Kind of okay? All right. Perfect. Moving on, we're going to come down to the ground. I want your elbows out to the side. Okay, kind of 90-degree elbows here. I want you to tuck your toes, engage your butt, bring your thighs off the ground. We're going to lift our hands and our forearms as much as we can, and then lower down. And lift and down. It's kind of hard, isn't it? Yeah. You might feel like you only get your hands, but try to put pressure on the elbows and lift. You should be feeling a squeeze right behind the shoulder. Feel that? It's great for posture. Okay. Now hands down, elbows lift. That's a lot easier, isn't it? Elbows lift. Are your toes still connected? Butt squeezing tight. Oh, yeah. All right. I forgot. Now we're going to alternate. I want you to lift the hands and forearms, put the palms down, and lift the elbows. Not too fast. Woo. You really got to dig those elbows into the ground as you lift your hands and forearms. One more time. And done. Now release your legs, release your upper body. You're going to move your hands down. Elbows are slightly bent. It's kind of like a reverse cactus here, okay? So elbows are slightly bent, fingers are reaching toward your feet. We're going to re-engage your toes, re-engage your glutes, okay? Nose toward the ground. Now, you're going to lift your elbows, that's the easy one first, and lower down. So you're feeling just a slight rotation in the shoulders here. Lift up and bring your elbows to the ground now. You're going to lift your hands and lower down. It's a little harder to lift those hands, isn't it? And the eyes to the ground. And one more time. And now alternate. You're going to lift the elbows and then lift the hands. I can't really get much more than my hands off the ground. Okay. But you should feel pressure in the shoulders while you're doing it. And one more in each direction. And done. All right, sit back and stretch it out. Coming on all fours. So that move that we did in the warm-up is going to kind of come back. I'm going to have you do it without a weight or a block first. And then if you feel comfortable with it, with adding some weight or a block, we're both going to do that. Okay. So I want you to imagine that you have a cup of tea or coffee in your hand. Okay, don't drop it, don't dump it. Okay, keep it flat and bring it to the back of your body. Okay, and then bring it back in and bring it up. And Slowly bring it in. Now, if you feel okay with this, and you want to reach a little further out in front of you, you can do that. It's a great exercise for the shoulders. Now, if you want to try it with a weight or a block, you're welcome to do that. Okay, so go ahead. It may or may not feel good, so just try it. If you're using a block, okay, you're just going to hold on to it, palm up. Same thing with the weight. Bring it in and bring it around. How's that feel? Everybody okay? You know, it's not extremely hard. It's not meant to like burn you out or anything. It's just meant to make your shoulders move in different ways than they normally move. And we'll end with our hand out in front of us. And lower the weight or block to the ground. Leave the arm out and send your hips back. So nice long arm stretching out. Like this. I know, it feels good, right? And we're going to try the same thing on the other side. So come back up. Again, first try it with your palm forward, brace the core, and bring it to the low back, and then bring it out. A lot of concentration going on too. And remember, if this is fairly easy for you, then push your hand a little further forward, keep the palm up, a lot of rotation in that shoulder joint. And then next time your hand comes out, I want you to grab a hold of your weight if you're going to use it, or block. Start kind of close to the body, brace the core, and keep that weight from tipping over. So I'm looking at my notes right now, and I'm realizing that I did lie to you a little bit because we already do Pilates push-ups at the end, which are triceps. So I apologize.
I want a refund.
What?
I said I want a refund.
I know. I should tell you what we're gonna do, Ever, because I don't have to worry about lunch. Forgot about it. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, we are gonna have those back in. And you're gonna do one more. You're gonna reach all the way to the front and lower that weight down. Reach your arm out in front of you and sit your hips back. From here, just stretch both arms out and move your weight or block out of the way. Tuck your toes. You might want to slide your hands in a little bit and press into a downward facing dog. This is where we go into those Pilates push-ups. We walk our hands into our feet. We're gonna bend our knees and roll up. Now at the top, you're gonna lift up on your toes, balance for a moment. Just a brief moment. Okay, and then waterfall back down. Really nice for the back. Walk out. You got a 3-count tricep push-up, knees or toes. So you're gonna inhale down for 3 counts, up for 1. Looks like this. Inhale down, 2, 3, exhale up 1. Do it again. They come in sets of 3. Okay, so this is your last one. So then you have to do them 3 times. So push back and walk your hands to your feet. You're gonna bend your knees to come up and just roll. At the top, you're lifting and coming up onto the toes. And you're waterfalling back down and walking it out. All right, hands under shoulders, brace the core, inhale down, 2, 3, exhale up 1. Try to make yourself a plank. Nothing else is moving. Here's your last one. Come on, you can do them on your knees. And exhale up and push back. Walk your hands to your feet. Woo! And the knees, roll it up. At the top, you're lifting, stretch. You got one more. Remember I said they come in sets of 3. And tuck. And roll it down. Walk out here. And inhale down. 2, 3, exhale up. Come on, you can do this. Push your elbows back towards your ribs if you need to. And one more time. Down. 2, 3, exhale up. Push back. Come on. Woo! Walk your hands to your feet. And bend the knees. We're going to roll ourselves up. At the top, we're going to lift. And we're going to move on and stretch. Sink back into the heels. We're going to come back up to the toes, arms out and around. Woo! Inhale down. Exhale, push. Your arms are really heavy. Mine feel extremely heavy. And all the way around one more time. And hold. We're gonna hold at the top, stay in that balance mode. Place your hands behind your back and push down. Lift your chin a little bit. All your toes connected. Very good. And release. All right. Feet underneath the hips. Time to stretch. Heel to the ground. Wiggle it back there. We're gonna go down and up from this position. Let's first for our calves. All right. Then we're gonna bring ourselves down low and try to prevent our hips from sagging. And just push your hips up and your heel back. So feel the difference from hanging here to engage. We are going to go to the ground. So we're going to tuck our knee underneath. So we're 90-90 here. We're pushing our hips forward and both arms are going to come up. Put them together at the top and stretch. So make this all as tall as you can. Woo. Good. Now bend towards your front leg. Try to keep your palms completely in line with each other. And you're lengthening those arms. And back to the center. And release. Good. Step your back foot in. Come all the way up. Whew. You can feel all that light stuff we did when I go into that position. All right. Stay here in your nice half stretch with the back leg. And then wiggle the foot down. Bring your hands low. Remember these saggy hips. You're going to lift the hips up. Press your heel back. Hold on. And then back knee comes underneath. 90-90. So a big squeeze here. And arms straight up. Stay tall to begin with. Oh, you feel that hip flexor stretch. Good. And then tip. And right back to center. And you're going to hinge forward. Back leg comes in. We're going to roll it all the way up. Woo! All right. Balance again. You might not want to do this on your mat. Makes it a lot more complicated, but totally up to you. All right. We're going to reach that arm up. Now, you may want the ball because I'm going to ask you to tip forward. Okay. So just keep it there if you need it. But what I want you to do, we're going to tip forward and we're going to push our knee up. Like we're trying to point our toes through the ceiling, hold. And then we're gonna lift the hips again, stand tall, and one more time. Step forward, push the knee up. Whew. Oh, I feel it. And then release, good. A little bit deeper in the quads that way. All right, same thing, find the balance. So if you're not doing this without, I mean, if you're holding on the ball, obviously your arm's not gonna be up, so it's okay. And tip forward. And toes to the ceiling. Back up. Up tall. Pause for a moment. And hinge. Woo. Look at those toes up there. You can do it. And release. All right. Loosening out side to side. That rotation going on. Now I want you to turn your knee in, okay, and actually physically get that internal rotation going on. I want to hold it all to one side. So hold it all to one side. Hold on to both hips. Okay, so if you can grab opposite hand to the front hip and opposite hand to the back hip, that's really great. Core and shoulder stretch. And switch to the other side. Wrap. Tug a little bit on the hips. Get your arm. And moving right through the center. Get those triceps. I know that I said we weren't going to work on that. We do. It's okay. They'll feel good tomorrow. Hey, no promises. And over to the side. And let's switch to the other side. Pull it back. Down there, just getting them ready for tank top weather. It's coming soon. Coming soon. Right? And elbows open. Close your palms toward your face. Elbows, try to get your elbows to touch. And then open back up. And one more time. Elbows in. And take a final head roll. And we are out of here, guys. Nice job tonight. So next week, okay, next week is our last week of boot camp. It's active recovery week, and we're gonna do a Tuesday morning and a Wednesday night class. Okay, they're 30 minutes. They're usually core stretching focused. We'll do Tuesday morning in person. We'll do in person in the morning, and then Wednesday night will be hybrid like this. Okay, so no Monday. No Monday. Okay. Yep.
For only half an hour.
Yep, only half an hour, but they'll be intense. But different muscle groups will have a little bit of a break for the big high intensity stuff.
Oh, so nothing on Monday.
Nothing on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Okay.
know.
What am I gonna do?
I know. So that's the plan, okay?
So thank you guys for joining in tonight. Everything was okay, it seemed like? Yes? Okay,
Really good.
It was really good. Really good.
Yeah, everything was great.
okay, great.
Okay, great.
Give me your feedback. Shelly, how you feeling?
Oh, better. Yeah, I
Okay.
just had, one of those days I had no energy and I had a headache all day.
Yeah,
And so, yeah.
sorry about that. That's a bummer.
Eh,
It was Hawaii.
I
Shelley?
haven't gone- I haven't gone yet. I leave next Thursday. a week from
Oh,
When do you leave, Cindy?
the 13th.
And we
Okay.
get back the 12th, literally the 12th.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
So you'll be
So,
doing
yeah.
boot camp on Zoom in Hawaii, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Oh, yeah, time difference might be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
You have nothing else, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'll be hiking and swimming and
Okay.
snorkeling.
Are
Yeah.
you going, which island are you going to?
Big Island.
Okay,
Yeah, so there's volcanoes there that like 13,000 feet. So
oh, fun.
it's like sea level to that. I mean, we're not hiking all the way up there, but we'll be hiking around there.
Yeah, that's awesome. And such pictures, both of you guys.
I will, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Good morning. Bye, Angie. See you guys.
Bye.